G'day folks, Jaden Drought here with the Farm Trader magazine. Here we are in the Waikato checking out blueberry country. Now they are a 460 hectare in blueberries operation. We've got one in Northland, two here in the Waikato and one all the way down in Ohaupo in Southland. Now they bought a couple of tractors through Me Trade Limited, who are the New Zealand importer of Lovol tractors. Now beside me here is the 704, so this is obviously the orchard spec tractor, 70 horsepower, four-wheel drive, and then to my right is the 404, so that's 40 horsepower, again four-wheel drive, and these tractors are doing various tasks for blueberry country. Let's go and check them out. Blueberry Country supply all of the blueberries for the Pam's brand in New Zealand. Now that requires year-round tending to the crop. And because blueberries are a swamp plant, naturally the orchards are set out on peat country. Now as you can see, this has had some sort of, modification to suit the conditions. So these dual wheels are clearly aftermarket, but that's made this slightly wider, but still allows for the key mulching task that this tractor carries out on the operation. Up front, we've got the 70 horsepower, 4-cylinder Tier 3 engine. Very mechanical, has a very basic feel to it, but certainly delivers plenty of power to the ground through the live drive PDO to the mulcher. On the operator station, for a big guy like me, clearly there's plenty of room. We've got our little steering knob here, which makes it very easy to control the power steering front axle, and we've got our mechanical dry clutch with our forward reverse shuttle on the left. We've got an 8-speed forward and 8-speed reverse transmission, which is through a low high, and 1, 2, 3, 4 over here on the main gear stick. Down on my right hand side, we've got two spool controls, one just tucked under at the back here and the other one next door to the linkage lever. We've also got our live drive PTO 540 and 1000 on this side. Down tucked nice way safely in from the crop is our oil reservoir, and on the right hand side is the low mounted exhaust. The 704 is an orchard spec machine, nice and low, nice and narrow. One of the key roles here at Blueberry Country is carrying around this Alpigo mulcher. We've had to strap a couple of wheel weights on the front just to keep the old nose on the ground, but one of the benefits of the 704 is these long linkage arms. Keeps that machine a little bit further back from the tractor for any of that debris that's flicking up, which keeps the operator safe, but also, as mentioned, the two hydraulic rear spools. That allows the side shift on this machine to be done from the operator station. Crop canopy coming across allows this narrow machine to sit nicely in the middle of the row, and that hydraulic side shift getting the prunings and keeping the grass under the bushes nice and controlled. One of the other benefits of this machine is it's got hydraulic linkage, but it's also double acting. As you can see, the rear jewels and front jewels for that matter obviously keep the machine above ground. Now usually when the camera comes out, it's usually my time to jump on the machine. That's when it gets stuck. Luckily, not today people, but having those double acting rear linkage arms actually allows them to lift that machine off the ground, chuck some tyres underneath. Happy days. The train spotters may have noticed that that's actually the 704 EF. Beside me is the 404E. Now the EF stands for the emissions on the machine. So Tier 3, start stop on the key. On this one, it's Tier 2 with a key and then the old school pull switch. Now as you can see, this tractor is technically not an orchard spec machine. This is more suited for the lifestyle market, but here at Blueberry Country, clearly it is spraying as one of its main tasks. They also do all of their fertiliser spreading with it. The main reason for that is the cab. This is air conditioned, and obviously because it's still a smaller machine, it can fit down the narrow rows. Being suited for the lifestyle market, having this Lovol branded loader on is fantastic. Twin crowd, Euro hitch tool carrier with third service. Still got the one-piece bonnet, the same as the 704, which gives easy access to the engine, and it's also got radiator screens to keep the debris out, which probably isn't as much of an issue on a lifestyle block, but it's fantastic for them here at Blueberry Country. Narrow, small tractors have never been renowned for having large cabs. However, I'm bigger than the average bear, and to be fair, there's a fair bit of room here. I don't feel like my spine is going to be smashed through the top of my head, and there's plenty of creature comforts. We've got our mechanical joystick for the loader with our electric over hydraulic third service controller with a button on the front. And similar to the 704, we've got our dry clutch, 8-speed transmission, so low, high, 1, 2, 3, 4 in both ranges for forward and reverse. We've also got our mechanical shuttle here on the left hand side, and down here on the right we've got our 2 controllers for the 2 rear spools and our draft control. Down here on the left is a nice and easy to reach park brake, and also our ground drive 540 and 1000 speed PDO. It's been fantastic to come and check out these 2 Lovol tractors here at Blueberry Country. The 704, nice and low, nice and narrow. Obviously this has been juiced up with the old front and back jewels and some extra weights yoked to the front to keep it on the ground. But with those 2 rear spools and that hydraulic side shift on the mower, that's fantastic for those mulching and topping tasks. Then beside me is the 404. Again, slightly different. This is more suited to the lifestyle market, but again, certainly not out of place here in this working orchard. The front end loader allows them to move general stuff around the yard, and then obviously for their spraying and fertilising applications with the air conditioned cab. They love both these tractors for their simplicity. Nice low ground speed and grunty, no emission / complications in the engines, which is fantastic. Check out the upcoming review in the Farm Trader magazine and also the videos at farmtrader.co.nz.